because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. Welcome, everyone, to the shores of the Tennessee River, Neyland Stadium, home of the Volunteers. The Blazers will kick it off to get us underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Tennessee's offense will be first on the attack. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Reads and fires complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Volunteers in the hurry up. Looking to throw, it's Aguilar. Fires to the tight end. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Oh, they're after him. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. And the Volunteers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. The RPO, fire complete to the left. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On the move. And they're able to get a third down stop here. See if they go for it on fourth. And the Vols line up to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time. Here toward the sidelines, not his best work. The Blazers offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass in coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
Well, the defense sniffed that screen out perfectly. All the D linemen, they were reading the body language of the offensive line. They knew something was up, and when the screen pass got thrown, they were right there to make the tackle.
And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. And the Blazers will punt it away on fourth down. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. The sure hands, it's Matthews. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
They'll give it to the back. And he's dragged down. The Vols headed quickly to the line. Trying play action. Bringing the heat. Using the quick game. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. They're dealing with a second and long. Power football with the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. It'll be 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Aguilar. Here's a heat. Pressure's there and he lets it go.
Sacked, he gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. To the air on 1st down. They get to him as he throws. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
I think a lot of fans were hoping that this offense maybe made some adjustments considering how much they struggled the last time they took the field. And early in this 1st quarter, it still seems like they're trying to iron some things out, just not clicking the way they need to be.
Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some...
He's loose. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
Offense gets set for 2nd down. The inside handoff. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Neyland Stadium alive, a cauldron of orange noise on 3rd down. Catch in the middle, it's Klein. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. David, that is a great security blanket for a quarterback to have a tight end to make those conversions.
Dang right. Find the big fella on 3rd and short. Dependable, clutch, nice hands. 1st down.
Off play action on 1st down. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the...
And this defense gets the 1st sack. And listen, it is so important to hit the QB, to affect the QB. Last week only had 2 sacks for this defense. They got to continue to put pressure and get that guy to the ground.
Using his legs to buy some time. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack.
And how about that back-to-back sack? You want 2 sacks in a game? That's a great game. He is flying around, getting to that quarterback and getting it.
And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack.
3 plays, 3 sacks. Yes, please. As a defensive lineman, we are loving this. Getting pressure on the quarterback, a one-dimensional team. They're passing the football every single time. I'm just going to keep hunting the quarterback.
It's been a defensive battle through the 1st period, and the stats tell that tale. First play of the period, 1st down here. Caught behind the line. It's Matthews. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And the Volunteers want to move quickly. To the air, it's Aguilar. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Matthews. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a 1st at the 29.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them, they're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Strong run, picks up 6 down to the 22-yard line. And the Vols can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. Pocket breaking down. Finds his big tight end. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Tight end now in motion. The give on the option. He gives him a fresh set of downs, and this one will be first and goal from the 6. The Vols are moving quickly down the field. On the option. Quick toss. He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer. Second and goal for the offense. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. They're going to throw it on third and goal. Looking for the score. He's got him. They got him the football, but he could not convert. It'll be fourth down. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. A really short kick, but you've got to have that angle just right. Never a doubt. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week.
And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. From the gun, the ground game. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. You got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? I mean, I just lost yards on a screen play. How does that happen?
Back to throw. It's Kitna. Quarterback extends the play. Makes the catch. It's Klein. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. The Blazers will call on their punt team. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Snacks a quick pass on the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The Volunteers want to crank the tempo. Second down. Got it in the middle. It's Staley. Oh, a lot of space. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Complete to the left. At the 20, he's got space. Touchdown, Volunteers! He found some open space and... Jets.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running, I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And here's the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10-0. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to throw. It's Kitna. Shoots it to the left. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is hard. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affected the football game.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Snagged in the middle, it's Brown. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
I think everybody wants to go for it in this situation, but you got to actually do it, and you got to be comfortable with the consequences if you miss this. Obviously, he was. Conversion's good. Nothing to write home about.
He lost it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Hey, listen, the quarterback didn't get the completion on that throw, but that doesn't mean you can't try again. Trust in your playmakers outside to push the field and stretch it vertically and make a play for you. It won't surprise me to see this QB take more shots as this game goes on.
The noise reverberating off the checkerboards and kneeling on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. They've already converted a 4th down in this game. They'll try to make it 2 for 2. He'll throw, pick up the first down. He's got it down and more. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. And the Blazers are on the move. Looking for a man. It's Campbell. Pressure coming.
What happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet? The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate.
Fires one high and deep. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
I think sometimes as a quarterback, when your offense is struggling, you don't have any points up on the board yet here at the end of the first half. You're just trying to take a shot to see if your guy can make a play. And that time, he thought he had the matchup he wanted, but he has just not been able to ever find a rhythm. And this defense is making it really hard on him, forcing that one to fall incomplete.
Punt is in the air on 4th down. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. First play of the drive, wants to throw. It's complete to the left. I think that receiver really had two choices there. Catch the ball, or he was going to wear it in his chest.
Yeah, he's going to be maybe taking an ice bath after too many of these curl routes. He catches them in the body like that. This quarterback has...
Wants to go up top on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Staley. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. And the Volunteers have it with a 1st and 10. Back to pass. It's Aguilar. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. On the ground, it's Thomas. Hits him with a stiff arm. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Quick strike complete. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Absolutely perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. They make the stop on the return, and that is priority 1. You don't want some big return to give up a cheap touchdown on the final play of the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. And the Vols will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23, a pickup of 4.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Now on first down from the 30. Rides the back on the option to give. He stopped in the backfield again, and this just hasn't been his night. It's been more like a nightmare. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Quick pass on the jet motion. Finds some fresh air. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
You're getting suffocated right away. How about the DB just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
Unloads to the right, and they can't make the connection on 3rd down.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
And the returner goes down. This drive will open from the 15. Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. End off from the shotgun. That's a live ball. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Blazers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Looking for a man. It's Campbell. Safe completion on the screen. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Well, one thing you got to say about this guy is he's very, very poised. He knew he had that defender bearing down on him. He got hit right as he threw it. Still, though, it didn't affect his accuracy. Nice job getting that completion.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring.
Here's the thing. I know this guy's not going to win the Heisman Trophy, but he's a pretty talented football player that's made big plays for this offense in the past. They have not had any success when they've given him chances so far in this game. And in the third quarter, you're getting a little nervous, I think, if you're the head coach, because he's a guy you need to have success if you're going to win.
First and goal, and this feels like their chance to give him a finish. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Blazers. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. He'll ride his man on the option. And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. He's got the ball, and he'll try to pick up a few. They knock him down finally, but boy, he was trying to make something out of that, and he stopped short of the first down marker. The Vols are way behind the sticks on this third and forever. Scanning the field, it's Aguilar. Tight end finds a soft spot. He gets it up to the 37-yard line, and let's see if they're willing to gamble on fourth down. The Volunteers send out the punt unit. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. From the gun, running back on the move. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4.
Listen, that wasn't the greatest run in the world, but it was very successful in making me honor the run. And another thing, every time you run the football, someone gets tackled. There's physicality involved in the game. So I like when offenses commit to the running the football, no matter what the outcome is, because those body blows do add up.
Neyland Stadium, alive, a cauldron of orange noise on third down. They've got the screen set up. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
I mean, good news here, they get the completion. Bad news, though, not enough to pick up the first down. The target there, he's got to do a better job understanding where the first down marker is, make sure he gets the right depth on his route. Now, all of a sudden, head coach has a big decision.
They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He just won't take a big hit. Slides off guys, makes moves. He's down to the 21. They'll go up top on second and short. On the move, he fires. He's got it. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it first and goal. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Makes the catch. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee! Excellent pass by the back on the option. They extend the lead here in the fourth, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1. And the extra point makes this a 13-point game here in the fourth.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Campbell. Zings it complete to the right. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. And the Blazers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Here comes the heat. Finds the tight end. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. The screen, he's got wheels. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. The Blazers need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the 3rd down pass incomplete after a good deflection by the defense.
And that's how pressure on a quarterback can affect the passing game. They were able to get after him on that play, and as a result, the QB made a bad decision, forcing that football into double coverage.
Fires to the wideout. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. Going with the ground game left. Runs through the tackle.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football, so he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here?
Throws toward the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown ball! They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late.
Nice job on the route and catch by the tight end scoring that touchdown. And it doesn't matter what play this offense calls. All game long, everything has been working. This has been a master class in offensive productivity.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. What a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. 3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. Throws to the tight end. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Got to give this defense credit, guys, because...
Oh, they're trying to trick him. It's a fake. And the incompletion is an open invitation to the special teams unit to come onto the field. What a boost you can get from something like that, and now they've got it 1st and goal with the 1. To throw, it's Aguilar.